sa inyong tanan means good morning to all of you. I'm Janelle Ivy Canlas, or just call me Ivy for short, from Vasas K Travel and Tours. And I will be your tour guide for today's cool tour to one of the best alternative places to settle in, Bacolod City, the city of smile. But before we begin, please let us all be reminded with all the safety protocols, guidelines, and precautions, so that this trip is highly safely and enjoyable. First, just have to remember the word symbolic essence for synchronize your time to my time so that no one will be left behind. Time track, it's already 10 a.m. in the morning. Second is for you to understand. Please do understand. If you can hear me whistle once like this, and this white flag being raised like this, it means the tourist your time is on to roam around the facility and enjoy. But if you can hear the whistle blowing twice like this, and this red flag being raised like this, it means the tourist your time is up to roam around the facility, and let's get back off to the bus because we're going to next destination. Third, G is for groups. We have to purchase buddy-buddy with the tourist so that no one will get lost during our tour. Next is backpack. Got you covered, got you all you need, from first aid, toiletry, and alcohol for everyone's safety. Last is for all observe. Let us observe and embrace what nature has stored for us by not doing any harm from it, because travel needs no trace behind. I'm so excited, and I believe the tourists as well, but let us conduct temperature check first and head count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 29, and 30. So, welcome to our first destination, is the ruins. The ruins was a symbol of undying love and affection of Don Mariano Ledesma Lacson for his wife. It was built so beautifully and became the home for Mariano and his children. During the World War II, the mansion was burned down by the American colonial masters for invading the invading Japanese forces from using it as a military office. Tourists, it's time to go to the next destination. Okay, I believe everybody that you are all excited to see the famously called Bacolod Cathedral of San Sebastian. San Sebastian Cathedral is the most famous religious and historical landmark in the province of Bacolod. San Sebastian Church was first built as a little chapel made of wood in the early of 19th century. That time, the church only had one small bell. By the end of the century, the church was reconstructed into a bigger structure made of coral stones from Guimaras and hardwood from Palawan. The finished structure was inaugurated in 1882 and was later officially declared as a cathedral. The seat of the bishop in 1933, the Cathedral San Sebastian in city of Bacolod was built in 1876 and founded by the Bishop of Mariano Curtero, and became the first priest is Fray Mauri do Ferrero. Tourists, it's time to go to our third destination. Our third destination is the Negros Museum. It's the first Philippine curatorially conceived without focus on precious artifacts, but instead on the complex of stories and people whose lives make up the story. Originally opened in March 16, 1996 of the provincial capitol building of the Negros Museum, transfers to its current location, which is the former agricultural building in Gutaslao Street in May 2003, attaining its Art Deco influenced look through the fusion of buildings already present, foundation, and the reconstruction of pillars, remnant of its province Capitolio. The Negros Museum presents in a capsule the bounty that is the history, art, and culture of the people of Negros Island. Tourists, time to go to our next destination. Our next destination is Pulang Tubig Falls. Pulang Tubig Falls was the number of endemic and threatened species have been documented in the park, which includes bird species such as Visayan hornbill, Negros bleeding heart, white-winged cockroach, and flame temple bobbear, white-throated jungle, and others. The park is also habitat to other important fauna, including the Visayan spotted deer, Visayan warty pig, Philippine naked-back fruit bat, and the endangered Negros shrew. Patag, where the Pulang Tubig waterfalls located and lies at the slope of Mount Silay, this is where the site of the Japanese military's last stand in western Visayas during the World War II. Tourists, time to our next destination. This our last destination is Lakawan Island. Lakawan Island is a heaven of peace and relaxation. The term of Lakawan came from the Cebuana root word is lakaw, which means to walk. Lakawan offers several activities such as snorkeling, kayaking, jet skiing, and banana boat ride. If you are not much of thrill seeker, you can just laze around while reading a good book as there are plenty of bean bags by the seaside. The island provides a calming view and crystal clear beach, perfect for trying to relax to take a break from the hassle and bustle of the city. Another thing in the island is known about is the Hawaii floating restaurant. It is the biggest of its kind in Asia. The word Hawaii came from its called dialect meaning relax. So if you are food buddy, you can relax aboard the floating restaurant while enjoying their delicious meals. Tourists, it's time to head back off the bus because this is our last destination. So in behalf of Bus Escape Travel and Tours, I am very thankful for choosing me become of your part of unforgettable trip in Bacolod City. I hope I have given you a 7,107 reasons to smile and enjoy. Thank you. Goodbye, tourists!